Praise the Lord. For today's Lenten meditation is taken from Mark chapter 2, verse 13-22. Here in verse 13 to 17, the background, as we can see, it is that Jesus calls Levi, who was a tax collector, to be his disciple. Levi, in his joy, he throws a big banquet where he, with his other tax collector friends and sinners, joins with Jesus. This scene is seen by Pharisees, and in verse 16, as it says, "And the scribes of the Pharisees, when they saw that he was eating with sinners and tax collectors, said to his disciples, 'Why does he eat with tax collectors and sinners?'" In this context, it is clear that these tax collectors were condemned to be sinners by others in their community. They were not accepted. The first thing that I would like to share is about status. Jesus knew about their status and he accepted for what their status was. But during those times, if a person dines with others, it means that he accepts the other person for who and what the other person is. In our daily lives, we often judge people and condemn them from their outside appearance or behavior. But Jesus here sets himself as an example, where he increases status from being sinners by he himself stepping himself down to them. So let our actions be the one which increases the status of others and help others to be drawn closer to God. The second thing is about worthiness. Here, these tax collectors and the sinners feel that they are not worthy. Jesus, knowing that, he stepped himself down to them to show that they are loved by him. As in verse 17 says, "And when Jesus heard it, he said to them, 'Those who are well have no need of a physician, but those who are sick. I came not to call the righteous, but the sinners.'" In our walk of life, as we introspect, we might feel ourselves to be unworthy. And here we have to realize that Jesus came for this unworthy us. So let us not push ourselves from the love of God. And as we read further in verse 18 onwards, we can see, "Now John's disciples and the Pharisees were fasting, and people came and said to him, 'Why do John's disciples and the disciples of the Pharisees fast, but your disciples do not fast?' And Jesus said to them, 'Can the wedding guests fast while the bridegroom is with them? As long as they have the bridegroom with them, they cannot fast. The days will come when the bridegroom is taken away from them, and then they will fast in that day.'" Here we can see that Jesus emphasizes on having a good relationship with God than over fasting. So let our actions and the thoughts be prioritized with our God in our daily lives. May God bless us and help us all. Praise the Lord.